I don't even know, man. I came downtown driving, bro. Super construction still going on.
100%.
And
downtown's growing.
Yeah, bro. So I Googled the Wiener's loaded. Fucking Wiener's loaded. I was like, no.
What alley did it take you to?
No, bro. Seriously, bro. So I said, loaded Wiener, boom, boom, boom. Okay, next to Pizza Hut. Oh, shit. Okay, I know where's that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Pizza Hut been there for a minute, I think. Yeah. So
no, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, like, the location, bro, is on point.
Big time.
What is this, Van Buren and...
First Avenue, Van Buren. Yeah, it's right in, like, I mean, I'm not going to say the heart of downtown Phoenix, but, you know, we pretty much in the mix.
In the mix, bro.
First Ave, Van Buren.
A lot of people walking. You got, you know, the construction workers mobbing around.
Yep.
It's live, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Got the federal workers walking, you know?
Yeah, it's fucking...
10 to 2? It's crazy.
Oh, crazy?
Oh, yeah, for lunch, everybody comes through, yeah. They got that quick lunch. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
They love it here.
Yeah.
They love them some wieners.
No, for sure. And they love to load them up.
Oh, for sure.
Hell yeah, bro.
After giving somebody years, they just, you know, got a lot of judges in here, you know.
Hell yeah.
I ain't judging them, you know, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know this other voice on the Beyond the Brand pod, all right, this is where we go and we get a little bit, we get a little beyond what you see on social media. And I really don't need to introduce this guy.
Hey.
I'm gonna let him go ahead and just say one thing, kick it off, and you guys already know.
What is going on, my beautiful people? It is your boy Luciano knows best, and I'm here. We out here doing a podcast in the middle of the day at my restaurant. Blessings.
Damn.
The life I live.
Damn. My boy, dude, like, seriously, how long you been doing Hello My Beautiful People that you can remember, bro? Because that's a social media staple at this point.
You know what's crazy? Probably for about 7 years. A minimum, for sure 7 years. Because I know for a fact I had somebody gift me something that was like, congratulations on your 5 years of saying the same shit, like as a joke, right? So I know for sure it was they got me like a little mug and it says, what's going on, my beautiful people.
That's sick.
And then it has like my name,
okay,
like, you know, like kind of like if it's a quote.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know for a fact I've been saying it for like 2 years past that, so at least 7 years minimum I've been saying it. And I tell myself, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna switch it up. I was like, you know what, that's just how a lot of people like come up to me and tell me like, oh, what's going on, my beautiful people. And like, I love it, you know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool that they remember me like that, or, you know, it's a good way to like, how do you say, like, talk to the people in the
for sure,
instead of being like, oh, what's up, stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah. No, it is,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Seriously,
showing love, you know what I mean? And
yeah. I'll be honest with you, man. It's like a very like big positive.
Oh, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it kind of like lightens up people. Like, oh, what's up, my beautiful people? And it's like, oh shit, okay, what is he gonna say next?
What is he gonna talk about? What is he gonna be? You know, is he gonna light us, or is he gonna like talk shit about us?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm a Sour Patch Kid for sure.
Hey, bro, nothing wrong with that. Those are the best. But anyways, appreciate you, man. Taking time out, bro. I mean, you're working right now. It's the middle of the grind, so I definitely appreciate you.
100%.
And we're gonna jump right in. This episode here, I think for the most part, the king of downtown. We all know how the kid started.
Oh man,
the boy's been on his grind since I think I saw a picture of you at 16.
Yeah,
grinding,
man. Started with the house party days,
right?
To, you know, 18 and up clubs, to 21 and up clubs, to, you know, working at the hospitals.
Yeah, I think I remember that too.
To be a firefighter, you know. I've always been grinding. Doing ride-alongs. Yeah, going to school, everything.
Yeah, dude.
Clubs. Like,
keeping busy,
21 to 24 was, man, that was the craziest. That was like, I guess you could say, obviously it's continue on to be blood, sweat, and tears because I'm challenging myself as I go. Yeah. But 21 to 24 was like, no, I'd take it back. 19 to 24 in those range. I was going to school full time. I was doing ride-alongs with the fire department. I was going to school, ride-alongs with the fire department, working at the hospital.
Damn.
I started to get into the club scene at 21. But I was obviously going out and, you know, just gym, you know, just doing the most. Like, literally, I didn't sleep. Sleep. There was days where it was like from 7 to like 9 at night. And I was like, oh my God, finally, just to wake up at 5 in the morning and do it all again. Yeah. And you've been on that grind since then, bro. It's not like you really let up or anything, right? I feel like I haven't, you know, there hasn't been a crazy breakthrough, but I've been blessed, amazed, you know, and, no, I mean, I love it. Like I tell people all the time, I always reference, like, they're like, man, you're going to blow up crazy, or you're going to do this, or you're going to do that. You're successful with everything you do. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. I'm just not fully happy with what I have. I want more. And maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad. I'm not ungrateful, but I always envision that one photo where it's like two guys. One's like one strike away from the diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
And there's another guy that's like continuing to go. And that's me, you know, because I'm not looking for that one big pot. You know, I'm collecting the diamonds as I go.
I got you. So it's a good way to look at it, bro.
Yeah, the hustle don't stop, and I love it. And like I said, I'm blessed to be, you know, alive, talking, walking. I can see, I can hustle, I can do shit on my own. And that's why I'm like, why stop? Why lay down and be comfortable? You never know when stuff will be taken away from you either. So it's like,
for sure,
you know, grind.
Keep grinding, man. And I think everybody's seen it. We've all watched you through the years, and it's super inspirational, bro. And I think like there's a foundation that's being built here in Phoenix.
100%.
And for the Latinos, I feel like you represent it hard.
Man, I go hard for my Latinos.
Yeah, bro. and the Latino community is huge here, bro. It's just stronger and stronger. And again, man, I think you're a strong staple. So again, thank you for joining me, bro. And again, we're not gonna go too far back. We're actually gonna start a little bit more current.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
Yeah. So let's kick it off here. Let's spend about the next 10 minutes just talking about, because I mean we could probably talk about a whole hour about what you got currently going on. But I just kind of wanted to get a quick update because obviously I just seen that you did the Suns promo,
Yes.
El Valle, which was I mean the shoot. Your face was on the jumbotron at the game last
yesterday,
night.
Yeah,
bro. Like what the?
Yeah, so I had like so many. I didn't even know that there's still, because I have yet to go to a game for the El Valle night. They've invited me, but I've just been busy, you know. And I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to like say I'm better than you guys. I just like right now I'm busy. I was like, you know, I'll for sure make it to one. Which salute to the Suns for showing mad love to the culture, and it's not just making it a one night thing. They're like actually they did. This is their second one already.
Season long, bro.
Yeah, so it's really dope to see. But I had so many people yesterday. I guess they posted like a different. I don't know if it was a photo shoot or a video, because it definitely wasn't the video that everybody's seen. I was looking at it. I was like, wait, that looks different. But with that being said, they show me mad love, and it's cool to get so many DMs. Like I think I got like over 15 different DMs. Like, I see your big ass face on the screen. I was like, oh yeah, that's dope. But
cool,
yeah, no, big shout out to the Phoenix Suns. You know, shout out to the homegirl Chelsea. Shout out to, you know, Devin Booker, really truly shining light on the Chicano culture. And you know, whether you guys are happy with him or mad about it, now he's showing it. At the end of the day, he's showing it. It's our time to shine. Take advantage.
Nobody else has,
it.
bro.
Yeah, take advantage of it. You got to think of it. The jerseys are literally like huge representation for Chicano, especially if you're into lowriders. Even if you're not even into lowriders, you got to have love for the beauty of the car, you know. So
for sure.
Yeah, man, big shout out to the Suns, and it's a blessing to get people to call me like, yo, you're on the Suns page, or you're over here, or you were on ESPN and you were on Devin Booker's post, and you know, big shout out to them, and especially being a Suns fan since I was a kid.
Right,
bro. I wish some of the shirts I have could fit me still.
You all putting them on, bro?
Super dope retro.
Like, I think I sport this. It's all medium.
Old school shirts and jerseys and those starter jackets and everything.
Oh, dude, there's an old school right there.
Yeah, as he walks by.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, it's a blessing, and obviously as well as us being a pretty good team.
Yeah,
it's even bigger. You know what I mean? And salute to everybody that's showing love. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's been a blessing, and it's been really cool to be a part of that, and just to see the whole thing from the photo shoot, even include me not only in the video but the official merch line. And I guess there's a photo of me in the Suns arena somewhere, and I was like, oh, that's dope. I can't wait to go to a game to go check that out. And
for sure,
you know, obviously got to bring the family and you know, to show them, because they might take that down soon. So
you never know.
You never know how long they're going to keep it up there.
Yeah. And how'd you get hit up for that? Like, did they just reach out to you?
Yeah, so the homegirl Chelsea, that's been literally working on that project for 2 years. And when somebody says, oh, I've been working on this for 3, no, she really showed me like receipts, like, yo, it's been 2 years. This is when they gave me like hey, you're going to do this in 2 years. Like, they plan ahead.
Wow.
And so it took her 2 years to do what she wanted to do, and she really did a good job, and she executed it very well. There's nothing I could really truly say that like, oh, I didn't like that. There's, you know, people that are like that, and they were even talking about the other models, like, oh, he's Indian, or he's Arab, or he's not Chicano, you know, when they don't even know the person. But, you know, that's just how people are. But with that being said, yeah, she hit me up. She's like, yo, I want you in the video. I wasn't expecting to be who I was in that video, which I was like blessed and very humbled. But I just thought it was going to be one of those like, cool, I'm in the video. It's going to be like 3 seconds. But now they really shine light. And now that I step back and kind of, you know, get other people to be like, yo, like, you were literally like culture. Like, they showed you like you're the face, you know. I'm not saying the face of the whole city, obviously, but me,
a lot of it.
You know, you know, shout out to Tres Leches Cafe.
Oh,
shout out to Tracy Cortez, you know, and obviously the lowrider community. And with that being said, I step back, and I still watch that video to this day, because I'm like, wait a minute, I was in it. And then people were like, why are you so mad? Who hurt you? Obviously tied in my thing. I was like, when I walked into that video shoot, they were like, Luciano, you love to smile. You have a great smile. I'm like, yeah, I love to smile. Laughing. Don't smile. Be dogging.
Got you.
You know, have that serious, look. And then now it makes sense why they wanted it. You know, it was more serious. And if you look at Devin Booker, none of them are smiling. Nobody's smiling in that video. You know, it's more of like,
it's serious
the culture, especially Chicanos, us, we 0 to 100 type people. So
for sure.
So it was really cool, like I said, to be a part of it, and it was so hard to keep that under the wraps because we recorded that like a month prior to that video being dropped.
Right, because
so
everybody had to keep it under wraps.
We had to keep it quiet, and I had already seen the jerseys before they dropped. I had already seen a lot of things, and I was like, so dope. I was excited for the people to see, especially people are like, I even wanted to tell people sometimes like, oh, I'm about to buy this jersey. What size should I get? Like, I'm like, wait till the new jersey drops.
Right.
But obviously, I couldn't show them or tell them how it looked. But no, like I said, blessings and big shout out to the Phoenix Suns. And like I said, they just showed me yesterday on the big screen, so I can't wait to go watch a game and go see it myself and be like, I know that guy.
I know, right? We're like, what?
I know that guy.
So sick, bro. So sick. I mean, I think it's well deserved as well. And
appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man. And I think, it's really good to see. I mean, again, like we're talking about the city growing and evolving.
100%.
And I think Arizona, it's a big jump for Arizona.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, obviously we know that, like, it's one of the states that kind of has a little bit older kind of, like, laws. Yeah. And so, like, I think it's bigger than just the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Big
I mean?
time.
Big time. And so, again, shout out to everybody involved in that, bro. I mean, it's really, really good to see. And it's I'm very, very proud of that. And it's cool to even know you and that you were in it, man. So congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Shifting a little bit, man. Mm-hmm. You obviously talked about how you were really big and a long time into the club scene.
Yeah.
And I mean, you invested a lot of time into that. I'm sorry, man.
Why?
But we got a wild one. It's all good.
Happens. We're in downtown Phoenix.
We're in downtown Phoenix, bro, and this is what happens. And as a matter of fact, I've done it. I've had it happen to me before, my other story. So we'll work through that. But right now, we're in your restaurant, Loaded Wiener.
Loaded Wiener, yeah.
Just had your 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary, locked in and loaded last September.
Yeah, September.
Or this past September.
Past September, right here. So tell me, bro, like now that you've got 1 year under your belt,
yes,
how do you feel, man? And what are some, just name maybe like one or two challenges that were maybe like in the beginning, because I understand that, dude. Like in the beginning, it's all like daisies and like jumping in the air, bro. Yeah,
it's like, oh my god, I can't have a restaurant to come chill in.
Dude, we're gonna do big things.
We're gonna go crazy. But man, many challenges. First things first, very blessed to be a part. Like to be able to create this and to see what it looked like to what it is now. You know what I mean? And like I said, one of my right hand man pretty much for this was Glimpse. Gabriel. He created the logo. He listened to my ideas. He even laughed. I remember, hey, bro, what is the name going to be, Luciano? I was like, it's going to be Loaded Wiener. I remember we both laughed at that table right there. And man, it was a blessing, And, I mean, I'm talking about from laughs to me laying down on the floor crying, like, am I fucking really going through? Like, and I'm just being honest. I like to really be truly open because just so much stress, bro. I never knew. And obviously, you guys got to understand, too. I came into this as a marketing for a prior restaurant that was here, to telling the guy that owned it, like, yo, this isn't going to work. Like, you should do something different. And he was like, multimillionaire dude. He was like, well, what'd you do? And then I was like, let me come back and, like, hit up my peoples. And I was like, yo, my older sister's now she's a director for Disney. There's only 25. Salute to my sister, because I get excited when I say that. There's only 25 directors in Disney all over. She's one of them. So I was like, that's blessed. So I hit her up. I was like, yo, I have an opportunity of a lifetime. This is, in my head, I already kind of felt it. This is going to be handed to me. Like, obviously, I got to put some money into it, but if I come up with a really, really good idea, I know that this is going to go crazy. And I was like, tacos or hot dogs? What do you think? And then she was like, let me see the location. I'm telling you, I took a picture of everything, showed her everything we got. And she was like, okay, sure. What are you more happy with? I was like, hot dogs. I said it straight up. I was like, there's a lot of taco spots, salute to, a lot of the taco people in downtown. I was like, it's not that I want no competition. It was more the sense of what's quicker than tacos.
And options, right?
Yeah, exactly, And so I was like, let's do hot dogs. I was like, there's no real hot dog restaurants in downtown. No offense to Doghouse. They were there. And they're no longer there, which sucks because that was a really good spot. It was called Doghouse. They're not there no more. But then obviously like the little hot dog stand. So I was like, nah, I got to come up with like a brick and mortar, like, mortar spot. And I told my sister, she's like, all right, go with hot dogs. Like, talked to the family, talked to everybody, and then boom, bro, we came up with it. And then they were like, Luciano's hot dogs or something like that. They're like, you're funny. And my dad was like, you're funny. Like, you got to think of like some shit that you can get away with. And then I was like, well, it's like a Subway. I kept saying that the whole time. I was looking at everything I had. And with that being said, I was like, yo, loaded wiener, where you get your wiener loaded. Like, I looked at everybody. It was like one of those movie scenes. You just look at everybody, and I'm just waiting for them to be like, one sister was like, shut the fuck up. Like, started laughing, you know, like, and then my dad was like, I remember my dad, he was just like, that's a pretty, like, you know,
he was
like,
really thinking about that.
He's like, yo, you're who you are in the city and how you joke and how you bullshit. He's like, you can get away with that, you know. And he's like, the funnier it is, the better it's gonna be. And with that being said, man, it just you know, it came about.
Yeah.
So what's up? But yeah, man, so here we are, like I said, a year later, and been blessed, but like I said, very stressful. I'll even say, like I said, I had a whole bald spot on the side of my head of how much stress I was. Yeah. Because I was stressed. I was like, yo, how do I get this to be better? Like, because obviously the first couple of months were crazy good, and we did really, really well. And I'm like, all right, I can only get so far with and like show love from my people. But I was like, I need to get past further, get to people that don't even know who I am, nor what Loaded Wiener is, and that's like the biggest challenge. Obviously, marketing, pushing it, you know, sponsored commercials and stuff like that. But you know, even just getting like celebrities in the building, you know, shout out Cap G to, you know, Petroclips to Jaylene Ojeda to Shrek, you know, just
Rob G, right?
Rob the original. Almost had a little Rob here, but we weren't open at the time when he wanted to come, and MC Magic as well. But just a lot of different people. Even I got Theo Vaughn here.
I saw that, bro.
Dude, Theo Vaughn's funny. Like,
like in real life?
He's only
like
my brother.
In real life or what?
Some shit. Yeah, no, he was funny. Like, he's a loaded wiener. Yeah, I gotta eat here. Like, you know, and I was like, oh, I'm the owner. Like, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
And I thought he was just gonna walk by, but yeah, he actually grabbed a hot dog and everything.
Nice.
It was him and his team. They sat down, and I was just listening to him. I was like, dude, you're funny. And I was like, you're the only white boy I think can get away with some jokes that you 100%, say.
100%, bro.
And I was like, and I don't take it offense at all. And I was like, you're funny, bro. And he's like, yeah, I appreciate that. Real cool dude.
Yeah.
But no, and like I said, it's just getting more and more. And then obviously, I still got people to this day. And we've been open for, like I said, a year and 2 months. I've never heard of this. I've never seen it, which is understandable. It's not that we're not doing our job. It's just that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so the goal is to continue. You know, obviously have him, you know, make glimpses to make flyers or make new things like the Suns are playing now. I'm thinking of growing up when I used to run the Jack in the Box when we would score over 115 points to get 2 tacos.
Hell yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I even kind of took that idea and I was like, all right, if Devin Booker or Durant, which is a very, very good chance, which they've already hit it every time pretty much, one of them either or to score 30 points, you come in, you buy a hot dog, you get a free hot dog.
Yeah,
you know
which is also, I saw that too. I was like, that's a great promo,
no,
bro.
for sure. And so I think that's the biggest thing is just continuing to get people to want to come, continuing to get people. Everybody has a photo of this logo. Like, I have so many people that are like, yo, I just want to take a photo. I'm not mad at them. I'm not going to be like, no, you can't buy something. Right. Take it. That's promo for me. Because people are going to like, Loaded Wiener, let me look that up. You know? Yeah. And that's marketing. And it's really, really, obviously the quality of the food has to be great too. Yeah. That's the biggest thing. And that's what I was like, I could definitely make a lot more money on some of the things, but I'm like, yo, I'm here to have the best quality hot dogs, the best bread. Obviously, we get it from the hood. You know, shout out to our bakery that we get it from, and we get it fresh. Mm-hmm. But just making sure that everything's good and on point. And like I said, there's sometimes, you know, that something might not taste what people like because everybody has different taste buds. But, you know, we haven't had too many complaints. You know, if we did, it was maybe possibly like a employee that wasn't on their shit, you know, which I see those Yelp reviews and it's like, there's nothing I can do. But when you think of Loaded Wiener, you think of Luciano right away. For sure. So it's like, you're not cooking hot dogs right. I'm like, I wasn't even there that day, but all right. But it's understandable. Take it. It's my team. It's my store. So it's like, yo, just tell them, be on your shit more. Like, I'm a cool boss. I'm fun with it. I'm not going to tell you. I remember I used to work for some people that I was like, oh, my God. I thought it was like a fucking camp I was in. Like, I had to be the best Wingstop fucking flipper or something. If I didn't sauce the wings right, I was getting in trouble.
And now you know why, right?
Now I know why. Now I understand because it's true. You don't want complaints. You don't want people talking because there's higher ups than, you know, everybody, you know, from Yelp reviews to just people that are walking in here as foodies that can really truly ruin your restaurant. It's not that they're going to do so. It's just more the sense of if their food's not good, then they're not going to hype it up. And
100%. You
know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's been a blessing. Like I said, very stressful to anybody that's wanting to open up a restaurant. Really, truly, mentally prepare yourself because it's a baby that doesn't grow up for the rest of your life. I don't care what you're saying until you sell it or something. It's a baby that needs love, and I'm here 6 days out the week. We're open 6 days.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Talk about that. Like, so you had a different schedule before the restaurant.
For sure.
I mean, you were a little bit more
free.
More free. That's what I was to say. I didn't want to say that because you were definitely
still
locked
hustling,
in,
still grinding, still doing my thing. But I was able to not have to bring my computer here nor my merch here to start folding clothes here and then to package and mail it. Definitely more free. But now it's like I'm here.
You got to be here. You got to be here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You gotta be here. Yeah.
I want to be here. Yeah, especially on the weekends because we're open late till 3.
Yeah.
I feel like kind of like I said, an owner / worker / security guard. I want to make sure because. After the clubs, you get a lot of drunk people. You get some crazy people, and I want them respected,
Yeah.
And so I'm right here kind of just making sure everybody has a good time, but at the same time respect my spot. Because
100%,
bro, I've literally sat at this seat and watched somebody that says, don't throw away trays.
Right.
And I'm just looking at you like,
come on,
hey,
man.
come on, bro. Can you grab that tray real quick? Like, nicely, obviously.
Yeah.
And I have yet to have somebody be like, no, or you get it. I'm stepping up and you're getting beat up. Like,
right. No, that makes a lot of sense, bro. It's different when you're, the owner and even like a leader at like a business that you're running, bro. There's so much passion involved, bro.
100%.
And like you'll never understand that passion until you actually like are owning it or part owner or higher up or like have that responsibility of it, bro. And it's like I totally understand what you're talking about, especially when it comes to like the feelings, dude, of like
100%.
like pushing yourself and your business and
wanting better.
Making sure it's gonna do well, bro. Like it's almost like you wake up and you're not sure from the next day to the next day how it's gonna do.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, and
especially like summer.
Right.
Like, I had like mentors in the restaurant business that were like, yo, prepare for summer. Like really truly get ready for it. And I'm like, it's summer, everybody's here. What do you mean?
Yeah.
But in reality, slows down for everybody. Even big name brands, or big restaurants and stuff. And I was like, what? I was like, that's crazy. But obviously, like I said, we made it through our first summer, which I'm blessed because I even got congratulations text messages from some very, very well-known restaurant owners. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, so that was a big deal. But obviously, I went through it. That's when it was stressful. That's when it was like, how do we get more people in here?
Yeah.
How can we do the sales that make sense to keep the lights on? Stuff like that. Obviously, you just never know.
You got to keep on pushing those, like thinking outside the box
for
things
sure.
and stuff like that.
You have to. Like continue to do like, even from like TikToks, I want to like do more and think of new items that people want, because you got to think of the customers.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't go too far. People are like, do hamburgers. I'm like, it's straight hot dogs.
Right.
It's not.
Bro, let me ask you something, man. Because I used to get it all the time. It would start like this. You know what you should do?
Oh yeah.
And I would just look. I'd be like, dude.
Have you even been to my restaurant?
Like, don't even start, bro. And it's the most off the wall shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
they want you to do some things that's gonna. How come you haven't put gold flakes on a hot dog? Like, how come you haven't even came in and bought a hot dog? Like, dude, oh my god!
I remember listening to you or something, and somebody was like, "Oh no, I haven't gone there because there was no vegan dogs or something." Like, you know, and you were like, "Oh, as a matter of fact, this number like whatever." You know what I mean?
It's crazy because it's on the menu. You haven't been here, and that's the biggest thing. And I get it, but like, there's just so many people in this world that are. And we've all done it, but like they'll just say something without even going to do research. Attention. More than ever, I'll like look into something before I even say something. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because all they have to do is click on the like menu, and then it says vegan right there.
Boom, right there.
That was an OG hot dog since day one. Like I added before I even opened. It was vegan.
Staple.
Yeah, for sure. It was beef. It was only like 4 hot dogs: beef, vegan, halal beef, and there was another one, bacon wrapped or something like that.
Gotcha.
And then obviously I added more Polish. I've added. The home wrecker, which is 10 inches.
Oh shit!
I got people in here. They're like, "What's the old white ladies? What's the home wrecker?" I'm like,
you gotta explain it.
God. I was like, "It's just a bigger hot dog. That's it."
Yeah.
Said, why home wrecker? I'm like, it's just great. I don't know. I don't know what to say after that.
Just try it.
Just get one.
Just get one.
It's delish.
No, man, I appreciate you talking about that because like having a business, it's always ideas always come to us, and we're always as I think like as someone that's always looking to continue to grow and like build businesses.
100%.
Like I don't know how many like ideas I have to build a business on an everyday basis, but it's like for you to actually like go through with it is another thing. And then on top of that, as a brick and mortar, that's another level, dude. It's a whole nother level.
It's not like you can just like close down for the weekend and be like, I'm good. Like, no, I'll go set up next week and double my money now.
I'm gonna go on PTO.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
You really got to put things in place in order to take that time off. So I understand, man, and it's good to see that you're here, and that you're still pushing it, man. Because that's really tough. But all right, man. Well, you know what? Got the current updates out the way. In this part, I really want. I was telling Luciano, I was like, listen, dude, like, let's do something different
for sure.
And I listen to some other podcasts as well, and I really enjoy some of the games that they play.
100%.
Just to kind of like throw some wild cards out there, you know,
Always.
for the people.
Yeah.
And so this next segment is called, well, your social media handle is Luciano Knows Best.
Luciano Knows Best.
This is your main one. You have other. You want to go ahead and drop the other ones as well, so that people can follow?
So many.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, Luciano Knows Best is one. The restaurant obviously is Loaded Wiener. I have my podcast as well, Luciano Knows Best podcast. I have a promotion company called Surge Nights.
Yep.
And then the clothing brand Who Hurt You.
Okay. So all of those you can find Luciano at.
Yeah.
And all of those, make sure everybody follows as well on IG, I'm guessing, and anywhere
Instagram,
else.
Twitter, all of them, TikToks, I got it all.
You got it all, yeah.
Yeah, we also. Marketing is, it's
your specialty,
stressful.
bro.
Oh, for sure.
100%, man.
Yeah,
like, I think,
100%.
I think you kill it with that.
Appreciate that.
But so this segment is called Luciano Knows Best, question mark.
Okay.
Like, do you really know best? Does Luciano really know best?
Yeah.
So the first question on this, and I watch your stories, and for those, again, like Luciano is constantly, you're showing up on social media, bro.
100%. You have to, or they're going to forget about you. You don't post one day, they're going to forget about you the next day. Or the algorithm too.
Yeah, right.
The algorithm as well. If they don't show that you're showing love to the free application, they're not going to show you love back.
Right.
And I always tell people that, like, yo, yes, I'm annoying, but at the end of the day, my pockets aren't. So
right. It's good, man.
You got to be on top of it.
I think people are, when they hate, they're just like more envious.
Oh, for sure.
Because they're like, damn, like I can't even. Yeah. This dude's just, you're running laps around people when you're doing the social media, bro.
Oh, 100%. You had to.
So on the stories, man, you get a lot of people asking you questions, and you definitely connect with the people really well. So you'll ask them like, hey, send me some questions, and I'll do my best answering them. And you get a lot of relationship questions.
100%
you
all
get
the time.
A lot of advice. And so the first one here, and this one comes because in the news, there's been a lot of talk. And I think most recently, there's been a few, like, I would say, like, people in the music industry, in different industries, and they're talking about open relationships.
Okay.
So open relationships, obviously, like, everybody knows what that means, but just to make sure, we're talking about, I have, my lady.
Okay.
And then my lady is cool with me having another lady. Yeah. But that's not my main lady.
That's not my main. That's like a side piece.
That's your side piece, bro. Okay. Yeah. But it could be on a intimate level, or it could, a physical, or it could be just more on a mental, like
stability, like just
right. So
type of level like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I am married.
Okay.
Are you single?
Yeah.
Okay. Luciano's single. And we'll touch base on that, because this dude is probably the most eligible bachelor in Arizona. Wow. In the community, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think you might even start a show like Luciano Knows Best with the ladies. But anyways. With the ladies. So anyways, Luciano's not single. So you're in the dating world right now. And obviously it's evolving, and open relationships are something that's coming up more and more. So tell me, like, in this current world now that you're obviously, you're when you have females, you're talking to them, et cetera, if one of them approaches you and says, hey, like, I want an open relationship. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, it just all matters on the standpoint, but you just gotta I always like to say, put yourself in somebody else's shoes. I don't think, me personally, I don't think I could do it. I couldn't. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it. Josh is 0-100. I couldn't personally do it just due to the fact of I have respect for myself, and then I feel like if you could, how do you say it? You got to think of your person. You really, truly do. Yes, it's easy to be single and talk to 15 girls. I've done it all my life. Just being honest, being straight up.
So
biggest whore in the world.
But that's not what. That wasn't like open relationship. That was just you kind of right?
Yeah, okay. But I'm saying, as far as me being in a relationship, and then like, hey, telling my girl like, hey, you know what? Like, I want to be in an open relationship where I can be with somebody else. It turns into like a competition. You know what I mean? And then you're going to end up wanting to pick the better one. And whoever can handle it the better, you're going to kind of give them more attention than this one. And what if this one wasn't the main girl. So then she's gonna start getting jealous, and then it just turns into a fail. That's my take on it. But
so you're a no.
I would say a no, and plus I'm a jealous person too. So like, what if like she, and I'm just being honest, what if she tells me like, okay, you have your open relationship, let me have mine.
So wait. You would be like, hey, I could have my open relationship, but you can't have yours.
No, I wouldn't do that at all. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not saying, like I said, a salute to anybody that does so. That's you guys, and I get it, because there's people that have been together for 15 years, 20 years. That, like, we don't know what they're... I've never been even close to a relationship like that. I've been 4 years, but not 10, 15, 20, where maybe they need to spice things up. But I really feel like, knowing me, it's like I just couldn't, because I just, like I said, that's your woman. You want to put her to a pedestal where it's like, yo, she's the queen. No other woman in this world could touch her. And I feel like you let another woman come in and it's an open relationship and you guys are truly fine with it, that pretty much gives that woman the right, or anybody the right, to flirt. If I have a homie, obviously I wouldn't do this to my homies, but if I had a guy like hyping it up, like, yeah, I have an open relationship, this is my wife, this is my girl, we're at the same party, just me being the Scorpio, I'm gonna flirt with his wife.
Yeah, because it's like, open game, basically, right?
Open game, exactly. Yeah. And I know damn well, if a dude is a handsome guy is talking to your wife and you're in an open relationship, you're gonna feel some type of way. I don't care what anybody says, or a basketball player or NBA player, just any of the above. But me personally, I just know I couldn't do it.
So you're a no.
I'm a no. If you're to anybody that does it, but I'm a no.
Yeah. So your lady comes to you, the one you're talking to, and it's a new relationship, and she's like, hey, like, what do you think about having an open relationship? You can date other people, and as long as you let me know, and vice versa, you're a no.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna just tell her, like, yo, let's just be fuck buddies then. I wouldn't date you. I couldn't take you serious, because I know that you're not gonna ever be solid with me, and you're never gonna be true to me. You know, you're gonna always be thinking of what else you can find out there. And I get it, because it's, as long as you speak on it and say it's open, then they're not a hoe or anything. It's just more of the sense of that sense of like, nah, I just couldn't do it, bro.
Dude, I'm right there with you, man. I think like traditional wise, just growing up, like, you focus on the person you're with.
For sure.
You value the person you're with. And like, if you see them with somebody else, it's straight up cheating, bro.
Yeah.
Like 100%. There's no like, oh, we're in an open relationship type shit.
No, that's straight cheating. No, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. That's why it couldn't be me. And like I said, salute, I'm not judging, because people are they're gonna try to come for me. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day,
no, this is your opinion, bro.
Salute to you guys.
Yeah, I don't judge. We're not judging people that do that shit. Yeah, for
do
sure.
Your thing. I don't care.
Yeah,
do your thing. But it just, I know for a fact it couldn't be me personally, because it's like, what do you say? What if you're trying to hang out with your person and then randomly, they're like, oh, I can't hang out with you, babe. I already made plans with the open relationship guy. Like,
yeah. Actually, I'm going to a Suns game with my son.
So. And then now look at you guys. They're sitting at the game. Cool. They look up at the jumbotron, and there's your man.
right. There's your lady with another dude. Yeah,
exactly. No, it couldn't be me. Like I said, no.
So we're a big no on that. We definitely both agree with that.
For sure.
I see on your stories too, man. Again, going back to the questions that you get, and I was just trying to look at the frequently asked ones, because you answer them quite a bit.
100 times. Yeah.
And you
try to do 2 or 3 times a week. Just
bro. You connect with them really well.
I love to.
The question I always see that pops up is dating with kids.
Dating with kids.
How they always ask you how you feel about dating a woman with kids, and so like, let me ask you first. I'll start with this, and we'll kind of go from here.
Okay.
Have you dated a woman with kids?
Yeah, she had twins.
Okay, twins. Got you. Were they young or?
They were young. They were probably like 4 or 5.
Okay.
So it was, they were pretty young.
Got you. And so obviously she let you know up front.
Yeah, 100%.
Let you know up front. And so like, that was the first time that you dated somebody with kids, is that right?
The first and last.
First and last. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
And like, how did you feel like at first when that kind of came up?
It was cool. It was like whatever, because it was kind of told to me like, yo, these aren't your kids. You don't have to worry about them. But obviously, if you're dating, I was younger too, so my mind wasn't really fully mature like it was nowadays, where like I'm dating to marry or I'm dating to have kids. But at the time, I was like cool with it. I was like, all right, cool, this is fine. Like in my head, I'm not trying to say fuck them kids, no, nothing like that. But it was more the sense of like, I didn't have to worry about them. I didn't have to see them. I didn't have to hang out with them. And she was really big on like, hey, I don't want to introduce. Like I was like, cool, I respect that, awesome.
She didn't want to introduce you to them?
Yeah, because we were young, and she was still cool with the baby daddy and everything.
Gotcha.
And I was like, all right, cool, okay. Beautiful girl. And then next thing you know, like as time went on and as we started to grow closer and get more bigger and more in love and all the above, like I was like, yo, like we couldn't just get up and go. And I think that was my biggest thing. And nothing against women that have kids. It was just more the sense of we just couldn't get up and go. because she had her kids. And I'm not going to be like, well, forget them, like, or drop them off at your mom's. I respect it. Cool. And then when that started happening, I finally ended up meeting them. It was like after a year. I didn't meet them for a year. And finally I met them, and it was cool. Like, hey, how you doing, little man, right? Cool. She had 2 boys. And then, but I made sure to set that boundary of like, I'm not your dad. Like, not that I didn't want to take care of them, or not that I'm not your dad.
Right.
I'm the best dad in the world. I'm the funnest ever, but no, I'm not. You know what I mean? And I didn't. The baby daddy wasn't in the picture. He was taking care of them. I mean, he was in the picture, but he wasn't like they weren't always on good terms.
Gotcha.
You know? And so when you start to hear that, and then I was sitting down. I remember laying down and just listening to her like talking about the baby daddy, which I'm all for. You know, let me hear. And then in reality, she's like, yeah, he tried to kiss me, and I was just like, what? You know? Yeah. And then I was like, all right, not even being jealous. I was just more of a standpoint, like, they have a kid together. Kids. Not even a kid. Kids. That man, no matter, and like I said, ladies are going to say, no. And I always get the same answer, unfollowed. I don't care. Whatever, unfollow me. That man is always going to come first in your life, no matter how much you hate him or love him. He gave you life. He gave you 2 kids, or a kid, whatever it is. And I really, truly think a lot of couples, even if that man wasn't the greatest father of the kids, but he decides to change his mindset one day, the girl's gonna get Google Gaga eyes for him again and be like, wow, and I've always pushed to get back, with the father of your kids, because me personally, I don't want to be a stepdad. I don't want to have a kid, and nothing against him. It's just, I just want to, whoever I have kids with, I want to make sure I'm with them, and I want to be with them for the rest of my life, and that's just what it is, no matter what. Try to really make it happen, unless obviously you catch the person cheating on you, then yeah. But that's the biggest reason why I never wanted a date, because it's like, I know that the father of the child's going to always be in the mix. And later on in life, he ended up being in the mix. And, oh, you're dating him? You know that he's this type of guy, or he's at the clubs, because this was a guy that was in the clubs.
You're all selling him a table and shit.
I was selling them tables. Like, hey, you should take care of your kids instead.
Right.
But, no, yeah. And so it was just bad. It was just like, I'm talking about to the point where, like, obviously the women that date me, they know what they're getting themselves into. And at that time, I was wild, and I wasn't cheating, but I was like, taking photos with girls and giving shots. Just me pouring a shot in a woman's mouth is like a no now. You know what I mean? You know how women are. Like, that's just what it is. But then you got to think of it, put yourself in their shoes. Imagine a guy pouring a shot in their mouth. So you're going to be like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
So with that being said, just to wrap this all up, I always said no, just due to the fact of I'm somebody like, throughout the years that didn't have kids, So it's like, not saying that you're used garbage or anything. It was just more of the sense of like, I want to experience it with somebody for the first time.
Gotcha.
And them experience it with me. I don't want to hear, oh man, that wasn't as bad as the first time. Wait, what do you mean? And then you start to in your head like, oh, you fuck somebody else?
just messes with you, bro.
Yeah,
messes with you. Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so that's just me being person. And it's not that, oh, I'm not a man or not, because I've had women that didn't even have a chance with me. I'm no offense to them, but they weren't my type. Oh, you're this, you're not a man. Okay. Thank you. Like, I don't need to argue with you. That's just my take. Even if you, like, I don't know if you thought you had a chance with me, but you're not my type at all anyways. But that's just what it is. Like I said, and someone say, well, what if Kim Kardashian came up with... No, I wouldn't. Like, unless she's going to pay for my...
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Sit back and just let her, do her thing? But it's just something that I couldn't do personally, because I want to experience it with somebody that doesn't have kids,
Do you find it hard to find someone without kids, like especially like
being older now? Like, I'm 32 now.
Just getting a little older.
There's women that don't have kids, and
you're still meeting women without the kids.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've still met with women without kids and everything,
Yeah.
and I try to, like I said, I don't have an age limit, but obviously I'm not over here dating 21-year-olds either. I'm not going to ruin a 21-year-old life,
Mm-hmm.
But it's more the sense of there are some women that just don't have kids. I know women that are 38, 39 that don't have kids.
Yeah.
And so it's out there. It's just like, it's more the sense of, like I said, it's your preference.
Yeah, it's your preference. Yep.
And so that's why, like I said, I always get love and hate on that question, and I actually love to answer it, because every other questionnaire, because I always get it asked.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just tell them straight up. And it's funny, because unless I'm flirting with you, there's no reason for you to get mad at that answer.
It is just your preference. It's not everybody's, right? I think, like, for me, my wife, we both brought kids into the relationship, and it was mutual, that we understood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's different though. Yeah. Because it's like, and it's not to clean it up because that you're in that situation, but it's like you have one, she has one. And it makes more sense because I have a lot of friends. One of my best friends is like that, and him and his lady have been together, and the daughter is the same age, so they're like best friends, and then it just works out. It's like it's really a legit family, and I'm just like, yo,
yeah. And again, it's not, I think that's the great thing about asking, everybody these different questions, because at the end of the day, like, again, I'm not here to judge you based off that.
No, never that. Yeah,
it's just you, and I want your following to understand, like, hey, the reasons why, and that's it. There's like no reason to get upset, because maybe obviously I'm different. Everybody's different. Everybody's gonna have that different.
Everybody's gonna have a different look on it and a different mindset on it. And like I said, it's a beautiful thing. I can't wait to have my kid, and I can't wait to, be able to experience that. You know, and like I said, to the women that are like, well, you're a piece of shit for that. No, I'm a man that's 32, that's successful and doing what he's doing, and I don't have a kid. Like, and you want me to not, like I said, this is not saying you're damaged or you're damaged goods or you're not.
No negative. No negative.
You're a queen. You know what? Probably even a bigger queen than some of these women without kids. You've probably sacrificed a lot, but I'm just letting you know it's my preference.
Dating preference.
Would you date me if I had a kid? I always like to put that. You don't have a kid? No. Would you date me if I had a kid?
Yeah.
You're Luciano. No. Would you date me if I had a kid?
Right.
And know that my kid's going to be with me 24/7. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be free. I'm not going to be able to get up and go to your friend's birthday dinner because I have my son or daughter. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. I'll give you props, because at least you're being 100% honest, bro.
I don't care how fat your ass is. I'm just being honest.
And that's respectable, because I think what happens is when people ask you these questions, they're almost like wanting you to go into a certain direction, and when you don't, they get upset.
Oh, they get mad.
But at the end of the day, you're being 100% upfront, because there's dudes out there, and I hear on different shows and all the time, is that they date a girl, and then women sometimes don't even want to tell men that they have a kid, because they're afraid that a man's gonna break up with them.
Walk away or step away.
And if everybody was just honest up front, then
I think that's the biggest thing.
We wouldn't have that issue, right?
Honesty is the biggest thing. Communicating is the biggest thing. And if it gets awkward or weird, understand that person was once a stranger. Don't be a different person because you think you're going to hurt somebody's feelings that once was a stranger to you. You know what I mean? If you're very straight up at the beginning, then you don't got to worry about shit.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you being honest.
100%.
And, when the ladies hit you up, man, at least they know what are the criteria is. Is there any other criteria? Like, what's a hell no? Well, like, you know what I mean?
A woman that smokes a cigarette.
Okay, so cigarette.
And then they're gonna be like, oh,
what about weed?
A vape? No, that's the thing. I mean, do your thing, weed, right? Because weed is, in my eyes, I mean, obviously, it's all smoke is bad. Anything going in your lung is bad, right? Yeah. And I smoke hookah, and I've hit the pens and all that stuff. But me personally, I'm not a weed smoker like that. So, but I know that there's weed that like heals people, like literally helps people out. So I'm not gonna tell you but at the same time, I don't want you to hop in my whip and then light a blunt and like.
Got you. Okay.
I got a whole ass fucking passenger man, and next to me, not even a princess, like
smoking your face and shit,
blowing nose. You know what I mean? But like women that smoke cigarettes.
Cigarette smoke is disgusting.
I just don't get it.
I agree with you. It's disgusting.
And man, I have homies. I'm like, bro, like we go on trips. The last one, we always go to a Vegas trip. These are my brothers. Like I love them to death. But when they smoke cigarettes, like not one, two, like a whole pack,
just back to back.
And we all shared a room one time. We were in Vegas. It was a last minute trip, and like I looked on the door or on the thing, and it said smoking allowed. And I looked at them on the don't smoke. Like whatever you guys do. And they're no. And obviously we're just gonna go to the restroom and smoke, bro. Like having that, like I just don't get it. Like I said. Oh, it calms me down. No, stop, because you smell like shit. Like stop. And like they
strong,
smoked.
Dude.
Oh, it was so strong that it went on my clothes. So in Vegas, I just felt like
you
a walking
feel dirty
cigarette. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then like I would get people asking like, "Oh, can I get give a cig on you?" I'm like,
no. You got a lighter?
Yeah, I know I smell like a cigarette, but I can't do that. Like nah.
Okay. So first we said cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Obviously with the no kids.
No kids.
And then what else?
OnlyFans.
If they have an OnlyFans,
I can't do it.
Have you tried?
I've talked to women with OnlyFans, but we knew what it was. But it was never. I let them know I couldn't date you.
What's the hell no for the OnlyFans?
Because that's $3.99 to see your vagina.
But they're making money, right?
They're making bread.
It's their job, right?
What if my 12-year-old cousin could see it, or what if the op? Like, what if I'm over here? You know what? What if I'm over here doing really great in life? I'm working my ass off, and I'm like killing it, and I'm doing everything respectfully, straight up, like not doing no drug dealing, not doing no scamming shit. Sure. And like a motherfucker that's way below me, and I'm not trying to compare myself, but somebody that's like not on the same mindset, just
same level,
literally just living day by day, and the fact that he could see what I am dating, for $3.99 or $10.99 or $15 a month, whatever the fuck. I'm sorry, I just can't. I feel like that's not a treasure. I'm not saying you guys are hoes, or I'm not saying it's just not for me. Once again, so if you guys want to unfollow me. I don't care. It's just for me. You know what I mean? Oh, what if we? I've been asked this one. Well, what if me and you do videos together and make money? Okay, I get you on that one, but at the same time, it goes back to the whole $3.99 to see your coochie. Like, what the fuck? Remember the days like when we were young and like you had to spit game to get a girl in a bra?
100%. Right, yeah.
Now you just got to send her like a hot and spicy and some fucking Fortnite bucks, and you see everything. Like, fuck,
girl, I'll send you a $25 Fortnite gift card. Yeah,
for real. I can't wait to get loaded wiener gift cards, because fellas, you're gonna get a lot of titties photos with those gift cards.
Load that wiener up.
Yeah, but no, it's just, and like I said, it goes back to a preference, and I'm not judging them. I have a lot of homegirls that make bread.
Right,
I literally have a homegirl that's
killing it,
$100,000 a month type thing.
Wow.
She lives in Cali and she's doing the thing, and I'm like, yo, I love that for you. That's awesome.
Yeah. But for you to date somebody, like, again, like, we're not talking about, obviously you're cool with everybody, bro.
Yeah,
like,
cool with everybody. I don't judge anybody.
But to let someone in your life,
ugly, you could be fat, skinny. I show love to everybody.
Right.
But when it comes to me dating somebody, I just couldn't, like, imagine that conversation. I'm just thinking, we're sitting at the table. My mom, OG Moms, is very 0 to 100. She's so straight up. That's why I am how I am. My mom and pops. And imagine, like, oh, mija, like, what do you do for work? Oh, I show my butthole. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, but
I can't right now, bro.
I can't. And there's some women that need to understand too. And I get it goes both ways, right? Because it goes for men, for the women that are like, I wouldn't date a guy. I respect it, whatever. Women need to understand, if you are going to do so, take advantage of it, but put that money into work. Don't go buy a stupid ass purse, or don't go buy dumb jewelry. Like, literally put that money. If you are going to get OnlyFans, understand that's not going to last forever. It's not. Like, you can get as many butt lifts as you want, titty lifts, like all the above, but like, you really need to invest that money or think of a thing. Like, I know some strippers, salute to them. A lot of them are my homegirls, and I'm just like, how are you still a stripper? Like, it's been 5 years. Like, you make a lot of money. I've seen you with 1,000 stack. How are you not
holding the phone?
Yeah. How are you not out of this? Like, no offense. Like, I get it. Maybe you love it. Like, some people say, well, you're still in the club scene. I'm still in the club scene, but I have people working for me. On top of that, I have a restaurant that after the club, they come
You're using the money to invest in other
I
ventures.
Walk into the club, say what's up, and walk out. Like, I mean, I might be there for like an hour, but I'm not like what I used to be back in the day, where I'm like there at 9 p.m. and I leave at 3 in the morning. It's different. But I had a conversation with one of my homegirls that's a stripper, and I was like, when are you going to quit? Like, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. Like, you've been here for 5 years. Like, there's nothing else you can do. Like, in the strip game, are you waiting to like be on the wall like a plaque? I don't know if Jags is doing that, like Starlights, but like, what
Dancer of the month or what?
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, what's next? You know?
No, I hear what you're saying, bro.
And so it's not me being a dick, it's me pushing them. I want them. I'm not saying that's a bad life. Dude, everybody has their preference of what they want to do.
Evolve. Yeah,
just understand, like, certain jobs that people have. It's either, whether you're, like I said, drug dealer or scammer. I'm like, yo, for you, it's either jail or death. You have all the fast shit right now. That's awesome. I'm not hating, but it's jail or death. So be prepared for one. Like, being honest,
that's not a long term. Yeah,
it's not a long term. And then like the whole stripping thing, I was like, yo, like, think about how many new strippers that are younger and I hate to say this, like nicer bodies, tighter. You know what I mean? Like, where it's like, yo, as you get older, your body changes. It is what it is. So I always try to push for the better for them. But yeah, OnlyFans for sure. No smoking cigarettes and kids.
Kids, smoking cigarettes, OnlyFans. Anything else?
Nah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you got to kind of learn and go from there,
Yeah.
With the person.
What can a woman do to, like, when they approach you or maybe like reach out to you to really grab your attention and like get you to like
talk business?
Talk business?
Talk business. Like, okay. I've sat down at a dinner table with a girl that was drop dead gorgeous, and I'm not saying I wanted to use her.
Number one, she was beautiful,
gorgeous.
Okay, so she caught your eye.
That's another thing too. People need to understand. Oh, you only date Instagram models or beautiful? No, it's like what's attracts you. You know what I mean? What gets your eye.
Everybody's attracted to somebody. Some type. Like, let's not lie.
And I'm not trying to be, oh, you guys are all ugly. No, it's just more the sense of you got to be attracted first, and then obviously it goes from there. I've literally, like I said, dated some really, really beautiful women that had zero personality. Yeah. And I didn't talk to them ever again.
What about we're not like beautiful to you in your eyes, but great personality?
Oh yeah, I've dated somebody like that.
Okay.
All my exes are gonna be like, which one are you talking about? No, they've all been beautiful for real. But like, yeah, there's been times where I literally it either turned into a relationship or it turned into a really good friendship.
Gotcha.
Where I'm like, damn, dude, you're just on point every time. Like, you know, and it's dope to have people like that. You know, you don't have to date the world.
So you were at dinner and she's talking business, or like what happened there?
She was starting to talk. Yeah, she was starting to talk business, and then it was just like, but it was like one of those like, oh my God, yeah, I'm like, I have so many great ideas, and then she's like, but like, I know my titties will like get me far, and I was like, ugh, that was a turn off.
Gotcha.
I was just like, and like I said, we're all turned on by titties and ass. I get all that bullshit, but I keep thinking like, you got to think for the future. Maybe it's me. I think of the future. I think of like what's gonna happen in a year, you know, or 6 months. You know, I don't go too far. Like that, I hate that. Where you see yourself in 5 years? Dude, I might be dead. I don't fucking know.
5
like
years,
you just never know. You know.
Yeah.
With that being said, I just maybe I just want to like try to help out, because I see so many women that are in good positions and like they just get excited because they're backstage at a little baby concert. I'm like, you know what you are, right? You're a fish, like, and which
right.
Whoever bites the bait first going. And it not it's not even with the celebrity. It's with his 8 homies with a fucking blunt in his ear and a bottle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, take advantage of that business standpoint. You know what I mean? And
okay, so that if they talk business,
you know, just are genuine. I've had women that I've opened the door and they don't say thank you. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That goes back to the Bronx Tale when she doesn't unlock your door.
Oh yeah,
dude. If you can't say thank you, then you don't have manners. And like, what if one day my dad opens the door? Like, say we're all out to you in a family. My dad opens the door for you. You don't say thank you to my pops or my mom. Like, you don't have manners. Like, you know, I want somebody that's respected, very respected, respectful, obviously.
Yeah.
And it just goes from there. You know?
I mean, because you're at a time now where you've obviously dated.
I'm older. I'm 32, and I'm not.
Well, you're more established. You got your business. And, you know, obviously
more mature.
We talked about you like making moves in your personal life with the house, and like. So I get like the position that you're in right now, and what you're looking for is different than 5 years ago, right? And so that's kind of why I'm asking a little bit is like, okay, like now at this point in your life, obviously, like you know what you want, what you don't want. And again, like you have a big community, and I think like, you know, if there's anybody looking, you know, out there to catch your eye, you know, let's talk about that, because you are the most eligible bachelor here in Phoenix.
No, yeah, like I said, just being genuine, being true, being to yourself, and just really truly respecting yourself, and like I said, having that mindset of like I've dated women that were like it's on me, and I was raised like that. Like I can't even think the last time I let a girl pay for dinner, and like I don't think ever, unless they surprised and they paid for it, whatever. But I anywhere, you know, if you're with me, like even my homegirl sometimes, I'm like, yo, like I got you guys, don't worry about it, like it's on me, like, you know. So with that being said, it's just more the sense of respect, being respectful, and then having good conversation. I think that's the best thing. Like nobody, like I said, your looks get you so far, just like mine. Right? I mean, you're
that'll catch your eye.
Cool, I appreciate you.
Catch your eye, and then
I might look like this one day. The next day, I might look hella tired and bags under my eyes. But with that being said, as far as the catch the eye is like, it's that communication. It's the way that you talk. It's the way that you carry yourself. The way you respect yourself. The way that like, I don't care about the materialistic shit.
Gotcha.
Oh my God, cool. Yeah. It's a thing for you. Maybe like I bought this. That's a goal of yours. That's awesome. Like I'm not saying you had to go buy 5 acres of land, but it's just like, so what's next? Like, you know, hey, you have a big ass booty. Okay, let's put you in some booty shorts and sell $500,000 worth of booty shorts. Like, so
you're really looking at the bigger picture.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I see what you're saying.
And maybe it's not just for me and her. Maybe it's just to help her out to direct her. If we don't last, at least, hey, you know, Luciano directed me to become this. You know,
yeah,
I've had women tell me that, like, yo, like you put me on. Like I appreciate you.
And that's cool, because I think at the end of the day, like being in a relationship, you help each other build.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Can't build a castle with one person. Like I get the whole. Right now, everybody's talking about, it's all on the man. I respect that. I get that, right? But at the same time, especially me and my lifestyle, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for every guy. I'm an entrepreneur. My restaurant could get closed down tomorrow. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm saving money and I'm smart on that shit, but like my brand could be taken away from me. You know, the clubs could shut down.
Sure.
I'm out of a job. You know what I mean? Now, which is cool, because I've been in that position where it's like, started from like I was at the top and then boom, dropped down, and I was like, all right, watch this. I'm gonna double it, or I'm gonna triple it, or I'm gonna move in different ways. But say I'm, you know, in a beautiful $800,000 home, you know, because I want to do it for that girl. But can that girl help me out if something goes wrong? You know what I mean? I'm not saying you have to go to work, but teamwork. It's more the sense of it's teamwork, and like I said, obviously us as men, we're supposed to lead, and that's fine 100%. But also, don't just date a woman that's expecting give me. Because I've dated those women that dated celebrities and it was like, oh, I've been told one time, oh, I thought you were going to give me more flowers. More.
Because you're already giving flowers.
I was like, bitch. No, I had got her like a dozen of roses real quick. Just
like
out of
that time more. Yeah,
just
yeah,
real
gotcha.
quick.
Yeah,
She's like, oh, like I'm like, oh, you're used to those little big ramos and shit. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, it was. Imagine if I didn't bring none.
Right. She would have been real mad.
I really mean it. Like, that showed me her character, and I didn't never talk to that woman ever again.
Yeah, and that kind of leads me into another quick question. Then we'll get into another game here. But like, do you think, like, have you ever ran into someone that kind of used you, like maybe tried to get in a relationship with you, but like, and you felt like they were using you for like clout, maybe, or like
100%. I dated a girl. I keep saying dating. I talked to a girl that she later on told me, which was fine because it was like my mind was kind of like more and like not serious. Like it was more of like, I'm just trying to fuck. I'm just being honest. But later on, she literally told me, she was like, I wanted your friend the whole time. I was like, oh, cool. It was one of my boys in Cali. And I was like, cool. I love that. Like, I ain't even mad at that. So, stepping stones, you know, it is what it is. But I was like, I can't even be mad. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was one of those things. We hung out like 3 or 4 times. She was cool and everything. And then now I stepped back and I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, you did say like, when are we going to Cali? Or like, when are we going to, you know?
Like start thinking about it.
Adding. I was like, damn, that's ruthless. But it happens because, I mean, I kind of always go back on my life. And I literally believe in karma like crazy. I had a pretty crazy, like, 21 to 27. Luciano was wild. Nobody was holding me back. Nobody was stopping me. I was going crazy. I'm not saying using people. It was more the sense of when it came to the women, I was just, I knew my goal, and that was my goal, and that was it, you know?
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, man. I mean, you know, I appreciate all that, too. And it's just, I think it's interesting to look back.
100%.
You know, and also kind of talk about, obviously, what you're where you're currently at and what you're looking for, and that'll lead us into the last segment here, which is red flag or green flag.
Red flag or green flag.
And this is the Luciano with the women edition. Okay. So the first one is she pees in the shower. Red flag, green flag.
Pees in the shower while I'm in there.
Just. It could be in there. You could not be in there. She just goes whenever. There's no like there's no holding back.
I mean, I've done it. I ain't gonna lie. So I can't judge anybody that, you know what I mean. I'll just say green flag. You know, do your thing. Just make sure you're cleaning your tubs.
So if you guys are in the shower together, you see the yellow shower coming down on your feet. Oh shit! You're like, yeah, green flag.
I'll make. It sounds so bad when you put it like that, but I'm gonna give it a red flag. I'm giving it a red flag.
Well, hold on, dude. You went from green to red. Time out.
Red. I was talking about tamales. Red. We're gonna do red flag. But I mean, like I said, I'm not changing any personal life, but I personally peed on a girl like as a joke.
What?
I mean, we're in the shower. It was crazy.
Did you give her a heads up?
No. I was just like, oops. We were
lit. We
were drunk. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Did it come up, or was it just like one of those things where you look and you just ignore it?
She was just like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh shit, my bad." It was a joke. We laughed and everything, but so that's what I'm saying. But I mean, I can't be biased. I can't be like, "Oh, but if a girl does it, what the fuck? Where's it coming from?" But yeah, no, we're gonna say red flag. Let's stop peeing in showers, people.
Let's stop peeing in the shower. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, dude. Like, I know that like water kind of like, you know, makes you kind of want to go or whatever it is, but like. For me, man, I do think like I like to wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the shower, bro. I'm washing myself with soap.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to clean myself. I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna go dirty myself again.
For real.
You know what I mean? But
imagine all the women that do this shit, then they go do those little bath bombs and
yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
bath bomb with some pee, but
heat it up a little bit. All right, next one: red flag, green flag. She snores like a wild animal when she sleeps.
I'm gonna say green flag just because I know I snore. So I can't, you know, because then the women are like, well, you snore, motherfucker. So if you snore, it is what it is. You know, I might poke you a little bit to calm you down and shit, or put my fingers on your nose to chill you out. But yeah, no, I know I snore for a fact. Like, I have a broken nose, and like, I know that I snore like crazy. So
the only reason why you say yes is because you snore?
Because I snore, yeah.
Okay,
yeah. But if I didn't, then I'd be like, yo, let's go get you checked up and let's go get your nose fixed.
Just a little breathing machine and all that.
Yeah, CPAP.
Yeah, and I ain't talking about a little snore. I'm talking wild animal.
Oh yeah,
like bear mode.
You better make sure it's a woman. But who knows? No offense to my transgenders, but
we're good, man. But anyways, yeah. So you're a green flag. You're cool with
green flag. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can work with it.
I snore. Yeah.
Yeah, you can work with it. Okay.
Put some AirPods on and just go sleep.
All right. Next one here. Red flag, green flag. she play fights like a man.
Play fights like a man.
So when you just give her like a little nudge, like, oh baby, she comes back at you with the,
oh no, that's a red flag, because then she's either play fought with a lot of maybe brothers or a lot of motherfucking guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's anger, because you just don't know.
She got anger issues.
She got anger issues for sure. She's like not being cute back, or like, stop, babe, and she just goes straight for a fucking right hook.
Yeah, it just punches the shit out of your shoulder.
No, oh no, I women don't pinch and don't punch men. We don't like it.
We don't like it.
We hate it.
Like
we hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys don't like, but I hate being pinched. Like, I had to tell a girl, like, yo, stop pinching me. Like, what are you doing?
So what? So what do you mean? Like, she was just like pinching you?
Like, she was trying to pinch my nipple.
Pinch your nip?
Yeah. And I was like, yo, what are you doing? Like,
all the time though, or what?
What's next? I'm supposed to pinch your nipple? Like,
yeah.
Then it turns into some shit. Yeah, don't start. But no, it was just like as a joke. And I was like, yo, what are you doing? But then I've also had a girl punch me, which I was like, maybe I'm just a friend. Cool. All right, whatever. But like, don't, like, and then come try to kiss on me. I'm like, wait a minute. No.
Like, jump on your back and all that stuff?
Or what? Friend zone me with that punch.
Right. That's like a homie. Like, right?
Yeah, like, might as well call me bro.
Yeah.
Women don't call us bro either. If you don't like us, just be like, hey, you're my friend. That's it. Don't say bro.
Right.
Unless it's actually like somebody that you guys know. Like, I have 3 of my homegirls that are like, everybody hates saying this, right? Everybody hates, oh, that's my sister. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Right. No, they really, truly are. And I have respect for their men and everything. Actually, all 3 of them are pregnant right now. Salute to them, and I'm excited for their babies to come out. But we're bro, sis type shit. Like, I got them, and their men. I know that their men know because they respect me. Because you know, a motherfucker like, oh, that's my brother, and you already know. Like, I've dated girls, and oh, that's my brother. No, that's not. That motherfucker wants to fuck. Like, I know because I've been that guy. Why
you lying?
You know?
Why you lying? Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me. But that's a red flag.
Red flag for sure.
Negative.
Okay. When y'all drink, she just gets wild. Like, she can't handle her liquor, and like gets loud. Like, you know, like maybe start
have fun, but like also like have a limit too. Like, if you're over here jumping on the tables, allowing like kind of like you kind of get away. I'm not one to like, oh, you're right here next to me. Here's the rope. Have fun, do your thing. But like, if I'm at a club and then I see you dancing on a random table on top, like, and guys are kind of around, that just turns into a fight. Like, not with them, it turns into maybe a guy like disrespecting. What if a guy slaps her on the ass? I'm like, well, you made yourself available. You want to do that? Do that in the section that I just paid $1,000 for.
Yeah.
Don't go running around and going crazy and twerking.
So that's a red flag then.
That's a red flag for sure. Because at the end of the day, like, you just already know when she's single or when she's out with her girls, you know she's the girl in the group that be going crazy. Like, have fun. Like I said, I'm not trying to sound like a controlling man. Like I said, it just goes because I've seen it. I've had women come up to me and try to dance on me because I had the mic. Maybe they were attracted, maybe they weren't. But then I'm like, yo, and then the next day, get my Instagram, all right, cool, whatever. And then they're all married and, you know what I mean, all in love. So I'm just like, oh, that I feel bad because I'm like, oh, I don't want that karma. Like, get off me, like, you know?
Right, that makes sense.
And you don't know. So, yeah, I would say red flag just because it's like, do it if you're in my, obviously everywhere I go, I get a table. So do it in my section, do it in our section, obviously. But like, if you're over there, like, joining the fucking twerk contest, I'm gonna be like, I'm not that boyfriend to be cool with that. I'm just call me boring, call me whatever.
So in the scenario where you say she can kind of do that, like we're in your section, but like all your homies and family are kind of there.
You know what I mean? I feel like I haven't dated a girl like that.
Okay.
So I've been blessed. You know what I mean? Yeah, they've had their fun and we danced and shit like that. But like the last 3 girls I dated that I was in serious relationships with, 4, because I've only been in really truly 4. All 4 of the girls that I actually took serious and like really like those were real relationships. None of them put me in that position, even when they got drunk.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay.
Because my family's fun too. They're very open minded, but they've all like been conservative. Especially my birthday, I bring my family out. So like the last 2 years,
I saw that.
Or the last 4 years, but in those last 4 years of bringing them out, 2 of them got to experience. 3 of them, I'd say like 3 of them got to experience that, and they were all respectful. Yeah. Like they weren't even costumes. They were scared. Like, oh, I don't want to show. You know, these are all 3 of these women had big ass booties, like
they're like no.
those bodies. But they're like, no, I want to be. And I'm like, no, just have your fun, do your thing. Obviously, don't have a fucking string up your ass like my mom and dad are right there, but. You know, they've all been cool. They've all been conservative. So I've been blessed. Like I said, I mean, and that's maybe because of the type of woman I go for. You got to think of it like that, fellas. Like, you got to really, truly think. You might get hyped up and see her in the club. You got to also think she's going to be like that if you guys end up dating, too. Right. You can't really fully change a person. If you try to fully change a person, that's going to cause drama. Yeah. That's why I always tell my women, hey, this is how you met me. There's been a girl that met me when I was straight up fucking whore. Like, I just straight up told her, like, I'm a promoter, I'm a whore. Like, I have to get women, I have the right women.
She was trying to change you a little bit.
Yeah, and I was like, I understand you. You know, obviously I'll respect you and I'll change that. But I was like, I still got to message women. I still got to like flirt with them a little bit. So if you don't want a relationship, it's understandable. Then I met one that I kind of like really slowed down, and I was kind of like tired of the clubs. And then the most recent one, I was just like doing my thing. Like I wasn't going crazy. I was respecting it, and I was literally putting her first, and I was investing in her, and I was doing all the above. So it's all stages and mature levels too. Like, I wouldn't tell a 22-year-old kid to get in a serious relationship and get married tomorrow. Like, have your fun. Because I have friends that were married at 21. Now they're 30 and they're like divorced, and they're like, yo, let's go out. Yeah, I'm still in the club, so you're lucky, but I'm not going to get up and jump and go to Vegas and go get 10 midget strippers, bro. Like,
yeah, no, I hear you, man. Have you had your heart broken?
Yeah, I have. True story. Like, bad. Not in a relationship, though. 9th grade, freshman year, I had to get a slip to take a girl to homecoming. She went to another school and got it all done. Did the most, right? Because I didn't have a car or anything. I was young. I was a fucking little kid. And barely even had money, obviously, and whatever OG mom and OG pops had. And got a nice tux, everything. We matched and everything. Like, did the most. Even got her dress, bought her dress. The day of, she was like, I can't go. Because she went to homecoming with somebody else at another school. Fucking bitch.
Yeah. Yo, this is like the
story.
The Ross and Rachel story,
fucking
my dude.
True story, dude. And
I'm
not lying. I cried. I fucking bawled my eyes. I was young. I was a little kid. Bawled my eyes out. And you know what's funny is, like, I know her still to this day. We laugh about it now. But
were you like you were in love with her?
Nah, I just wanted to take the baddest of the baddest to the homecoming.
Oh, okay. So, but you guys
we
were like dating? Oh, you weren't dating. Okay.
We weren't dating. Yeah. She was a flirt. I was a flirt.
Yeah.
We went to different schools.
But you still, obviously, you liked her.
Yeah. Because we would like see each other like at different places, like Club 54 and stuff like
the
that.
Underage.
Little underage stuff, little grade skates and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, you broke my heart.
And so you cried.
Oh, hell yeah, I cried. I was sad because I went alone.
What did mom and pops, did they help you out? Or they're there for you?
They told me you got to still go. Like, have your fun.
Why would she like let you guys buy her a dress and everything,
bro? I was just like, wow, you broke my heart.
Yeah, so that's the last time your heart's been broken?
I haven't been, to be honest, and like I said, I can only knock on wood. Salute to my last exes. If they've ever cheated on me, I never found out. And not even a person come up to me, hey, bro. Like, I've had people still to this day. I feel bad for one of my exes because she goes out and she has fun. And they'll be like, yo, like, Luciano, I see your ex. I'm like, bro, that was like 3 exes ago. Why are you guys still like, what do you guys, and me and her laugh. We'll text each other, like, because we're friends and we have no feelings like that anymore. And we're like, damn, you can't get away. I was like, well, then again, you're in Phoenix. Like, so that's why I only party out of town. I'm like, I started laughing. She's like, but like, I'm not even doing nothing bad. She's like, it's just funny how, people are like that.
You're cool with your exes? Like all of them? No, the ones that you were, obviously like relationships with.
The very first one I dated when I was younger, I mean, I can have a conversation real quick. Like, I hope all is well. I hope the family's good because I bump into her family a lot. The middle one, I haven't spoke to her at all. Like, I don't know. She's not on social media or anything like that. But I'm like, I have nothing against them. And then the last 2, I'm cool with them.
Keep it cool.
And because it's been so many years, for obviously the recent one, even me, we still talking, we're cool and all that. But the one prior to that, the one prior to the 2, I haven't.
Gotcha.
But like I said, I always say like this. People ask me, oh, what happened to so-and-so? What happened to this? I'm like, yo, I have nothing but love and respect for all of them. I hope they're shining and feeling again. Why am I going to wish
them the best?
Yeah. Why? Even if I think one of them had a kid, I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Congratulations. You know what I mean? And I actually knew the guy that she had a kid by. And I was like, oh, that's what's up. Like, congrats. Obviously people ran to me, oh, guess who's pregnant? So-and-so. I'm like, dude, let them be pregnant. Like, what does it matter,
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, you both are moving on.
Up. Yeah, you mature. If you're still stuck on that shit, if you're still trying to do the whole, like, call the ex and be toxic, like, just let it go.
Got it.
If it's been over a year, especially if it's been over a year, like, dude, let that shit go. Stop. Yes, there's always going to be a fling, or yes, there's always going to be a little love, but at the same time, it's on you to respect it and just stop. If it didn't work first time, it's not going to work again.
Do you have a toxic trait?
Hell yeah. I'm a Scorpio. Bro, I just, I felt like I've done everything in the book when it comes to cheating. And this is just me being honest, that I overthink. So when I hear something that I know I used to use back in the day, I like double check it, And I'm trying to chill out a lot more. Also, I don't trust friends because like girls, like the girls' friends of the friend. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Or like
yeah, your ladies'
or
friends,
the gay friends. I don't trust that. I just don't, because I know they're gonna have, just like my boys would have my back. You know what I mean? They're gonna have their back, which is cool, right? But if I feel some type of way, or I feel some, like, you know, if I feel disrespect right in front of me, oh no, like I cut that shit out right away, and I just be like, yo, I used to do this, and that's why I'm very open. More than ever, the last 2 relationships, I let them know, like, yo, this is the type of man I am. This is what I've done. I gave them literally the cheat code of, like, you might feel some type of way, but you weren't even in my life, so you gotta, it is what it is. So they don't think like, oh, this man's been perfect his whole life, or oh, this man, no, hell no. I let them know straight, because there's always, still to this day, there's women that never even had a chance with me, and that I wasn't interested in, that would slide into an ex's DM and be like, oh, you gotta be careful with that guy, like he's this and he's that. Like, you don't even know who I am. You know, and I'm very nice, and like I said, I've always been raised to show love to everybody, no matter what they look like, big, small, beautiful, ugly. Like, I always show love and respect. But there's some of those that they try to friend me more than like what they are. Like, oh, I'm Luciano's, like, you know, person or homegirl. Like, I got his back. I'm like, that's awesome. I appreciate you for being a security guard, but relax, because you're really not like that. I don't tell you my secrets. I don't, you know, if you're not these 4 people on my fingers, like, that I know, you're not,
right.
You know.
I got you.
So and that's a thing. Like, one of my homegirls is very, very famous. She always tells me, like, you got to watch how you reply, like, because some of them are crazy and they take it like if it's more than what it is, you know. And I was like, damn, that opened up, like, you know. And like I said, I mean, I'm talking about one time I told a girl, she's like, you're so fucking handsome. Oh my God, I wish I could have somebody like you. I was like, thank you. I appreciate you so much. And I fucking put a heart emoji. That girl told somebody else, like, oh yeah, he keeps sending me heart. Like, literally, he keeps sending me hearts on my page. And I'm like, what? I don't even like any. I don't even follow you. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm better than them. It's just, some would say, oh, well, just let them live their dream, or let them live their little fairy tale. I was like, no, because that could really fuck some shit up later on.
For sure.
You know, and I'm like, no.
Never want to mislead you.
Yeah, no, negative.
Dang, man, that's crazy.
Like, I have this recent, I gotta find her, but not trying to make fun of her. Oh, my phone's dead. There's a lady that was on Facebook that has a photo of me as her wallpaper. Somebody sent it to me. They're like, you know who this is? I'm like, don't. And then I went to her page, and then I scrolled down like 3 or 4. She's like one of those that just posts random shit. And then there was another photo of me, and some girl was like, damn, girl, get it. Like, they were older, like they're 40s, 45. Damn, girl, get it. And she's like, yeah, I will. I'm trying. She was like, he's the one that wanted this. And I was like, wait, what? What the fuck do you mean I'm the one that wanted this? And then I started reading more. Like, yeah, she was like, oh, you're such a lucky girl. Like, they were having a conversation. She's like, yeah, he's the one that wanted this. And ever since we hung out those couple times, I've never met this woman in my life.
She's not making up a full story.
She don't even live in Arizona. I'm like, what the fuck?
And she had you a wallpaper, everything, pictures of you and everything?
Yeah.
That's creepy, bro.
That's very creepy. And so that's why, me being me, I had to write. I was like, yo, appreciate you for the love, amiga. Like, I shut that shit down right away. Like, pretty much saying friend. You know what I mean? And she's like, thanks. And so I'm sure the other girls are like, oh, this bitch is lying. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
There are some people like that, bro. And that's why it's like, it's crazy. So,
yeah. Dang, man.
Wild.
Yeah, no, it gets, you know, I think you're right. You know, you're obviously an influencer, you know, you're doing a lot of things. And so a lot of people message you, and obviously you're communicating, like, you know, you get the questions and all this other stuff that you're answering. And so, you know, you want to serve your community, and you want to be able to be friends, and, you know, obviously be nice, show love, but some people take it too far, big time. So I think that's really good advice from your friend, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I've had, like, yesterday was a perfect example. I was on my computer. I have a big ass laptop, or a big iMac, and there was 2 girls sitting here, and they were here before I got here. I got straight to work. I had to do some things, and then my bad. And then next thing you know, I got a message like, "Good seeing you," and I was like, and this is somebody that has my logo tatted on their arm. And
the which logo?
Who hurt you? My bad. I was like wondering why it sounded like that. My bad. But she has my logo tatted on her arm, which I'm very
Who hurt you logo?
Thankful and grateful.
Like on her forearm?
On her forearm says "Who hurt you?"
Dang.
And I was like, yeah, it's dope, right? And we didn't even make eye contact or talk or anything. I went back to the back, whatever. And then she wrote me after they left, and she was like, "Yo, it was good seeing you." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And I wrote, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, it was good. I was at your restaurant. It was so good." And I was like, "Wow, were you the 2 that were sitting?" I was like, "Yo, next time come up." See, she respectfully saw I was busy, respectfully, and there's some that are not like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't ever ask me, I'm not no celebrity, but like, don't ever ask me, if I'm at a dinner table and I'm eating, don't come up to me and ask for a picture.
Personal
like, if
time,
you really, truly want a picture, then you'll wait. Just like you, if I saw a celebrity, if I see Drake, bro, let him eat, and if you get that chance to get a photo, cool, you get a photo, but you got to understand the human beings, they're tired of photos, they're tired of paparazzi, like, let them enjoy whatever moment they have, you know? But obviously, I'm not saying my life is that crazy, but it's just more the sense of be respectful, you know, because the moment you're disrespectful, like, it's a 0 to 100. And it's like, don't even buy my merch. Like, for real.
At that point,
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we'll go ahead. I think we're a little over an hour and 15, and a lot of good topics, bro. I appreciate you.
For sure.
What's next? You know, we're not talking 5 years. Like, obviously, we're coming into the new year, wrapping up, you know, this year.
Yeah.
What do you got in the next couple of months? Anything that you want to talk about or promote? Or
no, for sure. I mean, obviously, I want to finish off the quarter of Loaded Wiener very, very well. You know, last December did very, very good, even with the holidays. So I definitely want to like get in, like, sync and overly do what we did. You know, make money wise and sales. Me and my brother Glimpse, we're doing a new movement. I can't really say anything yet, but I know that it's a passion project. Okay. And me and him are really, truly going to go hard. And I really, really want to go big and really focus on showing love to the city. You know what I mean? Showing love to the city and doing some things with it. And we both have ideas, and we're just going to knock them out as we go. But you know, it's going to be fun. Like I said, I can't really speak on it just because we're waiting for stuff to come in and finally just have it all like professionally done. Because I've learned from, you know, merch, or I've learned from the restaurant. I've learned pretty much every little thing put into this. And that's that. As far as, you know, the club scene, you know, club scene is just there, you know, try to get it, you know, better. One of my goals, I'm not saying it's going to happen next year, but definitely really want to have like a bar. Like, I want like a little bar. You talked
to me about that for a while.
Yeah, I really, really want to do like a bar. I keep saying speakeasy, but I don't want to say speakeasy because people really think it's a speakeasy. Yeah. But no, like, have like a little bar. I mean, I'm talking about like kind of like a fuck you, pay me bar. If you've ever been, you know, super small, nothing too crazy. Yep. But popping, you know what I mean? Have it fun, have it good times, good
little
vibes.
Champagne Lanes type of thing?
Yeah, especially something like that. That'd be dope, you know, but do it in my way and do it with my twist and, you know, show love to where everybody can come, you know, not just, one race or this. Everybody can come. Obviously, Who Hurt You, I want to start creating more designs, so I'm definitely looking for graphic designers because I want to not so much redo the logo, obviously keep the logo the same, but change it up a little bit. Add more graphic.
Got it.
Like graphic tees, or do another drop, you know? Yeah. Because I know when I did switch it up a little bit and I did like the broken heart with the wings, people went crazy. Those sold out quick.
Yeah, it was nice, bro.
Yeah, something different. Shout out to my boy Chucho and Ali for, you know, getting that for me. And I would have to say getting back into like concerts, like being behind the scenes of like concerts or festivals, or just
because you did the Peso Pluma one, right?
Yeah.
You were like behind the scenes.
Yeah, met with them and all that, and just kind of like I said, like I've been talking to people that bring concerts over here, you know. So really truly get into festivals and concerts, and you know, deeper than sell tickets. You know, I want to actually be the one to be like, yo, like, let's bring this person out. And, you know, all it takes is getting a good investor. And then, you know, you have a really, really good thing. Then you don't spend your money and go invest in another concert and then just stack. Yep. That's one of the things. Obviously, opening up a second location. I would love to open a second location in 2024. I was always obviously manifesting myself January, February, but, you know, as of right now, it's not looking like that. Yeah. You know, but, for sure, sometime next year before December 2024. Gotcha. Towards Westgate or Tempe. Okay. So kind of still going for that bar, you know, younger crowd and, you know, sporting events and stuff like that. Yeah. Just because you got to think about it. Hot dogs are only eaten when you need like something quick for lunch or when you're drunk. Sure, you know, you're not going to go get dressed up fancy and come here at 7 at night and eat, you know. Yeah. So after venues or concerts and stuff like that. So definitely Westgate's number 2. But if Tempe happens first, then Tempe it is, you know. But I mean, those are, keep just adding. I'm sure I'm gonna get more fucking ideas or more things thrown at me, because I've been definitely putting myself around some very, very big names and big people that always are doing something and always need extra help, you know. Yeah. So just continuing to do that, keeping my content up. I mean, I think you know, getting back into, like I said, podcasting. It's always fun. And then on top of that, doing skits, because my skits been hitting lately. Like I think I got like 4 or 5 videos now that are like over 1.1 million views.
Yeah, your skits are good, bro.
I just want to keep doing it. And it's so simple too. People are like, oh, well, like all you're doing is reacting. I was like, that's all you got to do. You don't got to rewrite the script. I was like, well, so-and-so did it first. It was funny. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. Like, it's not who did it first. It's who did it right.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry that their video only hit 20K and mine hit 1.2.
Right.
It is what it is. You know, it's algorithm and it's all that. So just staying on content, like really, truly.
They're funny too, bro, because you be watching almost suddenly it'll pop up. It'll be like the crazy video. And then I just see your face and I'm like, dude,
bro,
I feel the same way.
Crazy shit.
I feel the same way.
And they're going to continue to do crazy shit. So it's an easy win for me. Like, I literally have like 20 plus videos saved in just my videos, just to like get ready to drop this or drop that, and like just do more content, man. Marketing, just do a lot. I have so much on my plate, and like I know I'm gonna slowly start eating, you know, each one off and make sure that, you know, we're successful in it and not doing it half-assed, you know. So I did tell myself, like I said, for Who Hurt You, because I'm not gonna let that go, but you know, show it true love, you know, because I feel like I've always had it and I've been happy with the sales weekly, because there hasn't been. Since 2018, I have not sold something in Who Hurt You weekly.
Gotcha.
Weekly, like, and that's fucking huge, because there's a lot of brands that, you know, they just either they give up or they die off, or they just don't have it in them. And me, I'm like, dude, it's been 5 years. Like, that's crazy. And like,
I see people rocking all the time, dude.
And that's what I'm saying. I want to give them something different. And even yesterday, I did like a quick sell. I had an inventory and I did a quick sell, and like one, I want to say it was like over like 30 people bought something.
Nice.
And I did it for the low. I did it like, yo, bro, here's $15 instead of 20, 22, or here's $12, whatever the fuck it was, like 15. Yeah, 15 and 12 and $15, whatever. That's 17 for the bigger shirts, because obviously it costs more to make. But but yeah, people show love, and like I'm like, yo, I haven't even. What's crazy is like, if it's not broken, why try to fix it? You know, and like that shit's been doing good. But also, I want to give them a variety and go from there. But yeah.
That's awesome, man. You got a lot of stuff going on, man.
We're going to make it happen.
Keep staying busy, bro. Like, that's just what it is year over year. So, man, I can't thank you enough, bro. Like, again, always. Like, I'm just really, really happy that you took the time to be on this pod. It's 100%. New. You know, you're going to be episode 5.
Hell yeah.
And I was, you know, when I was starting, I was like, man, I can't wait to get Luciano, man, because he's just got so much going on and, you know, a staple in the city. So,
appreciate you.
I really appreciate you, man. But, yeah, so everybody, obviously, you got the handles.
Yep.
Go follow them. Look out for, you know, next year. Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. It's tomorrow. Can't wait to eat.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that good stuff. Yeah, you putting up a real or fake tree? Like, what's up with that?
No, we gonna put a fake tree. I don't, you know.
Get the little fake boy up there?
Just real quick. Just
little or like tall?
No, OG Moms puts one at her house. My sister also. We always go to my sister's house. She's different. You know what? I salute to my sister, because she'll be doing some crazy shit. But last year, I think it was like a white tree. It was like, I don't know, it was crazy. And then the year before was a real one. So like,
mad, like good at decorating. She's just
on her shit. Yeah, she's on her shit. Halloween, everything. She likes to decorate, and she got it from my mom. That's the crazy part, because OG Moms decorates. Like, I remember 10 years ago, obviously, you know, she's older now, but like, she still could do it. I'm not saying she can't, but like 10, 15 years ago, like us growing up as kids, like Halloween, when we used to trick or treat, our house was popping. Our house was fucking popping. Like, OG Mom used to make like a spider web, like with yard tape or some type of like, you know, tape, and have like a big blow up spider. Like,
that's dope.
Dude, she was known for that shit. She would kill it, and you know, OG Pops would be there with the fucking chainsaw scaring kids and shit, not giving a fuck. But not So my sister took over it, and no. But for sure, a fake tree, I'm pretty sure. But who knows? I'll let you know tomorrow.
Yeah. It's a big debate, bro.
We'll be at the crib tomorrow, so we'll find out.
Cool, man. Well, again, thank you so much, guys. And I hope everybody really likes the episode, and catch us again on the next one.
Hell yeah, you already know. We out.
Later.